Hi guys, this is Vo. We're gonna take a look at the Hasselblad Moto Z mod, which is a camera attachment for your Motorola Z phone. So I have a Motorola Z3. The current version is Motorola Z4, which I believe might be the last year that they're gonna make this kind of form factor. And this is it's kind of nice to know that the Motorola Z is the pretty much the only modular phone that works. I There are other modular phones out there, but Motorola Z is probably the most popular. And anyway, I have a Folio, which, as you can see, is very sturdy, and you can shake it and it won't fall off. But if you need to remove it, it's pretty easy. You can just remove it like so. It's held together by magnets here. So it's pretty good. I actually really love it because it adds a front cover protection that a lot of Motorola mods in the back. For example, this Motorola shell, which offer pretty much no protection. The only thing it does add is a nice way to keep the camera in, kind of like sync with the rest of the camera. The thing I don't like about these Motorola Z is there is this protruding camera that comes right out of it that is unsightly. So if you have the shell, it kind of protects that the camera part, but it doesn't offer front-facing camera. For that, you'll need a you know glass. Anyway, the Motorola Z3 came with a Motorola mod pack, which is the battery life. Which adds another 2 or 3 days of phone, but it does add a little bulkiness. You can't really see it here, but it does add a little bulk to the phone. But for that bulk, you are going to get 2 or 3 or 4 days of battery life, depending on how much usage you make normally on your phone. For me, I find it 2 or 3 days, and then I have to charge the phone. But I do use the phone quite a bit, throughout the day. So yeah, and the magnet's very strong on this, by the way. This is the Motorola projector that I kind of talked about earlier. This is kind of great if you just want a personal projector. Unfortunately, you do need a large space for your room and a white backdrop to view the movie, plus complete darkness in order to really benefit from watching the movie. But if you need a 100-inch screen, it's great. This is the Motorola 360 camera that is free if you buy the Motorola 4, which I don't have the Motorola 4, but I did end up getting the 360 camera for very cheap. You can get this for $40, I believe, on Amazon right now. So you put it on. It does add a little bulkiness to it, but it is what it is. You're not going to have this on all the time. You're just going to have it on when you want to take a 360 shot, and the 360 works great. I've tested it on a few items, and for YouTube or for Facebook, it's great. All right, so let's take a look at the Hasselblad camera attachment. This is originally came out, was really expensive. It was like $300, and not worth the price for that amount. But for about $125, I think it's worth it. You put it on, and it you can power it on by this power button, and it has tactile buttons. So if you want to take a photo, you just press the shutter button on the top. You don't need to touch the screen, although you can touch the screen. And if you want to take a picture, you just press it down, and then you've taken a picture of it. There it is. And it's kind of hard to see with the sunlight and everything. So you see it just took a few pictures just by tapping the physical button. Anyway, yeah, this is not a great camera. I mean, it's fine. I think it's compared to the phone camera, it's not as good, but this is what you're paying for. Is the zoom. This optical zoom is amazing. It's if you for people who goes to a concert that want to take faraway shots, This is going to be great for you. If you go to take in sports events and you want to take a picture of like a baseball team or a football team, this is going to do the job because it has that nice zoom that you can see the players on the field. Um, Unfortunately, here's some problem that I have with this is that it's slow. You put it on, you power it on, and it has to think, it has to adjust, and it has to focus. You're losing a lot of time if you just want to take a quick picture of something. If you want to take a quick picture, the best bet is just use your regular camera on your phone. That should do the job just fine. This is you need to prepare for it. So if you have to take a shot from far away, then you'll use this camera attachment. So you can take it on like vacation or wherever, but just keep in mind that you're going to carry two separate cases. You're going to carry a case for your phone, and then you're going to carry a separate case for the mod, because you can't really keep this on your phone all the time. It just adds this huge bulk to it, and then it's just not gonna it's just not great as far as keeping it on the phone permanently. It's just not a good feature. You do want to carry like a nice case like this, which adds no bulkiness to the phone, and then so you can use it as a general phone. But other than that, though, would you know what? This is just a really great modular phone series. So if you are interested in modular phone, this Motorola Z is pretty much the only game in town that does this. I believe it is going to change next year as far as the design, because you can't keep this same design over time. I understand it, but it's going to also make a lot of people mad who invested so much money in their mods.